Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Lorraine. Lorraine is my spirit sister. Very strong energy with you, Lorraine. Now I know that a while ago I talked about giving myself a break from doing readings, but when I see like your profile picture, and it could be random. I'll see a profile picture that you guys have, and I'll get drawn to it for whatever reason. Um, I don't believe in coincidence. I think it's meant to happen, and I like that it happens spontaneously. Because those are the things that I look for of being meant for to happen. Same thing with Mark. And Mark, I got some more information on you too as well, and I'll share that with you. And it had everything to do with you, Mark. With I kept seeing this energy with you, and it had everything to do with magic. So I was able to pull down more of that information and obtain that for you. So let me start with, and I also have some more information, an experience that I had. I had two experiences that I had, very important to note as well. I made some short videos too. So look at that with Dolores Cannon. And she talked about, when she do regressions, and she talked about how people, really don't understand that we do exist on a multitude of many levels with these timelines. And there's many versions of ourselves that have these lives that we often go into. And that's one of the things that, I've been, trying to share with you guys, is making sure that we have that type of information, because I feel like you guys are ready. I really feel like you guys are ready for it. And I don't want to withhold any type of information from you guys. I just really feel like 100% that you're ready. And for the ones that are not ready, they won't gravitate towards this information. It won't resonate with them. It's because they're not at that level yet. You guys understand it now. So, all right, I'll go ahead and start with Lorraine. Lorraine, cat being, your Lyran galactic history. You specialize in reconnaissance. Report back to the Lyran Council. You're very inquisitive. Love things in full details. Playful in nature, can be serious at times, but naturally let things go. You are spiritually gifted. You trust your intuition, and it has served you well. You are festive in nature. You love seasonal changes. It makes your energy glow. And with these, you know what I'm talking about. When these seasons change, I think we all kind of feel like that. We feel magnified, or we feel so good when these changes occurs. But when it comes to you, you actually begin to glow. I don't know if anybody told you that certain times when season come around, your skin glow, your energy glows. Okay, let's see. Okay, very outgoing. My God, I love your energy. People will gravitate towards you just to feel your energy. And if you had not noticed this, I'm going to explain why. Uh, it could be random strangers, Lorraine, that will want to gravitate towards you, and they won't even understand why. They just want to be around you. Okay, so let me read on. Okay, yeah, they won't fully understand it, but they will just want to be around you, my spirit sister. Now, let me tell you why your energy is so heightened. All of your incarnations of highly evolved spiritual beings, Lyran, Pleiadian, Arcturian, Andromedan, Syrian hybrids. So now, and I'm pretty sure you have a long list of many more past lives, but those were all the ones that I can gather with remote viewing your energetic field and then bringing down your Akashic records. So let me read on. And somewhere in between, I saw some type of elemental angel type being. Yeah, and I think that's where you get that heightened glow from too, and where people really want to gravitate towards your energy. Okay, and I think they spiritually they pick up on your energy and they just want to be around you. Um, yeah, okay, good energy. I can see why people can't get enough of you. Okay, and it could be men and women that will want to be around you. Not just, you would think that it's just because of the things that you talk about, people will just want to listen, but it really is just your energy. I mean, people will listen to you, but it's just like a magnet. You draw them in, they see that energy and they just want to be around it. So, and that's one of the reasons why. Okay, now, Lorene, that was all I got. Like I said, beautiful reading. Um, a lot of this stuff you're gonna already know. Um, okay, now let me move on to Mark. Okay, Mark, I have more of the information. You do hold magic, and it's very strong. I told you I saw something magical about you. Do you know this about yourself? Have you been interested in your human existence? Because what I now got, you've been kicking the deep state government black magic occult asses. And what you've been doing, Mark, this is what you've been doing, man. And you probably don't even know it because I think after I tell you more about this, then you'll spiritually open up and accept that your strongest element is magic. Yeah, I seen that night, your past life of you being one of the original knights of the round tables, but I kept seeing this magic element about you, man, and I couldn't really figure out where was this magic coming from. And you know both sides. You know both sides, light and dark, and you stay right in between. So magic is your strongest element. Now, when it comes to the deep state, this is what you've been doing with their occult black magic, uh, because people will get attacked and they don't know where these attacks are coming from. Well, you got the Masons, and I hate to bring them up because there are very high ranking Masons that work for the government, and there's other alphabet letter agencies that deal in the occult. And they do, and just like Hollywood, Hollywood also have black magic occultists, and they can sometimes gravitate towards humans that have high frequency, and they don't like that. So they will send out and cast spells upon people to bring down their energy. Well, you block a lot of that stuff, Mark. You block a lot of it, and you could go. You're just like what we call white hat or black hat. You can become both. You understand both, but you have made a conscious decision to uh, fight for humanity. Okay, that is what you agreed to in this lifetime, is to fight for humanity. Um, and I think you understand. I think you understand that you have both sides, and you made that choice to do what is right to help humanity grow. Um, your genetics is a rare type of Anunnaki. Um, yeah, your bloodline go way back. It's way, way back. Um, you understand how important, and I think your star family, you made a conscious decision to come down here and fight um, alongside the human race and elevate them in any way that you can. But for the most part, your strongest element is magic. Um, if you accept that part about yourself, then your higher self will um, open up ways for you to see yourself on that level. But yeah, you definitely fight for mankind. Um, a lot of these dark forces, man, you block their attacks. Like they can't get through to attack the people that they want, is because you block that. Okay, now I want to talk about this thing with Joe Biden. Now, did you guys see when Joe Biden met with the Pope? And of course, they're all Dracos, all reptilians, um, bloodlines, and they work for the dark forces. But did you see when they touched foreheads? When Joe Biden leaned over and touched the Pope forehead? Well, that is a submissive type of thing that they do, because there's a caste system. It wasn't because of he's the Pope. No, they do that in the Orion system. Okay, and high-ranking warriors will do that to their superiors uh, on their planet. Like if they're coming from um, a mission and having to report back to the higher ups, so when they walk up to their masters, let's just say their masters, they will submit by touching foreheads, acknowledging their master. Demons do that as well, okay? And that's another thing you guys need to understand. Demons do the same thing. They touch foreheads of their high ranking masters, okay? So you got high demons, you got low demons. They do the same thing. Okay, now let me move on to my sister, Andrea. Okay, now I did remote view you, but couldn't obtain a lot of access to your information. What I saw is that you do work for a military force. Now I saw you from like the head, like right there to your uniform, and it's almost like how like Tyler uniform is. Now he served in with the Space Marines. And you get another thing with you. You were 6. I don't know how tall you are here, but you're like 6, a little bit, just a little bit over 6 foot tall. You guys get jacked up, especially like I don't know if you guys ever notice that sometimes you notice you're taller some days than what you are on other days. Well, sometimes when you come back from a mission, this is a good indication that you guys are serving in these military off-planet colonies, because we get jacked up and then we come back taller. Is because our bodies have not integrated back to our normal human size. Sometimes I'll come back and I'm like 6'3", and I'm supposed to be 6 foot. I've been at work sometimes and I don't even notice until I get around other people at my job, and I noticed that I am dwarfing these guys, um, like really, really taller than some of these guys. And sometimes, like I had this one guy, and he works with me, and he has this reptilian conscience. I spoke about him before. Um, so he started looking at me because I'm always just a little bit taller than him, right? So he's probably about 5'10", and I'm 6 feet tall. Well, one of those days I came back and I was 6'3". It's because my body had not integrated back down, hadn't regressed back down to my normal size. And he's talking to me, and I'm just listening to him, and then he began to look at me like, where the hell? He looked down at my foot, and then he looked at my head, and I'm already in his mind, so he's thinking, like, did this motherfucker grow some more? Because men get self conscious about stuff like that, and I don't know if women get self conscious about that, but men get self conscious about other taller men. Um, but in my mind, when I read his mind, I started laughing, and he thought I was, laughing at what he was talking about. No, I was laughing at what he was saying in his mind. But yeah, Andrea, yeah, you are definitely serving in these militaries. There's no way um, that type of uniform gave me a good indication that you are serving. You might want to look into getting a type of regression done to find out what colony, what military force you are actually serving in, and which I kind of already knew, because anytime you gravitate towards this type of information, anytime that you are so into this, it's because your subconscious is unlocking and trying to show you a part of who and what you've been doing. So anyway, let me get into this other information. Now I'm gonna talk about this other experience that I had, and I think I'm going to be working with these monks as well. Now, there was two monks in the astral realm and in this home, and they were pulling out. And here's what's going on too, guys. Now, a lot of times, if you're having a lot of negative activity going on in your home, I'm gonna tell you exactly what's going on right now because I saw it. There are serpents, coiled up serpents, and they could be hiding somewhere in your home. That energy is in your home, and I saw this. I saw this. I saw a long, huge serpent snake. Also, there was one that had like a turtle shell on his back as well. So, and they were coiled up together. Okay, like their energy was coiled up, and these monks were moving furniture around because they were hiding in these people home on the other side. And these monks, they go and remove them by hand. They remove them. So, and I found that to be very interesting. I'm talking about what these monks, Chinese monks now, bald heads, monk robes, and they will go inside homes. Their jobs were to remove that serpent energy. So, and I found that to be interesting. Now, I wouldn't mind working with these guys. Hopefully, I can start working with these guys and they can teach me what they know because I'm all about learning. I want to learn what other light workers do and how they use their gifts. I want to learn as much as I can, from other light workers. So, and I found that to be very interesting. So, people, I'm telling you right now, you could be having serpent energy in your home, and they will gravitate towards and seek out the weakest ones in your home to bring down your energy. And I talked about this before, but when you actually seeing these entities in your home, there wasn't, well, we talked about that as well, because I don't pull punches. I do not pull punches. I'll let you know about my own life as well. And yes, I've dealt with low conscious people. You guys know about that in my home. And a lot of times, that's what it is. They are surrounded by serpents. Serpents surround them. So that's another thing. And my job is to bring that information back to you, to let you guys know exactly what's going on. Okay, now I'm going to talk about another experience that I had, and this was a few days ago. Okay, let me tell you about another experience where me and another guy challenge each other to an energetic battle. And what happened with that challenge is that the goal was to battle each other, but the second part of that is to get as close as we can to without hitting the body. So your auric field, okay, your auric field has sometimes attachments. Now, we're both light workers, but we challenge each other to whatever that should not be in our auric field. We battle and knock those things out of our auric field. So anything that was in my auric field, the challenge was to get as close as he could without hitting my organic body. Okay, and we used all types of weapons. I had like two sticks. We call those Kempo sticks, or you guys may know them as Filipino sticks. And those were my weapons of choice of clearing out his auric field from things that should not be there. Um, and it was a friendly battle. You guys know how I am. I like to, keep my psychic abilities up, but also make sure that, both the mind, body, and spirit is clear of all negative activities as well. So yeah, that was another experience that I had with this other light worker, and it was just a friendly challenge um, that we both did for each other. Uh, I will be going to this conference and helping out James Rink. It will be my first conference. It's going to be a labor of love because I don't charge. I'm not asking for any money. Uh, and you guys know how I am when it comes to certain things like that. I think you shouldn't have to pay to inform people of the truth. Disclosure is what we all need. Our children need it, and then their future children need the truth. We need the facts. Uh, we are now catching up. I think the level that we're at now, we should have been at. Our parents should have been at that. You know, but it was held up. It was suppressed on purpose because these dark forces wanted to stay in power. I can feel their power is diminishing. And like I said before, guys, when it came to that white hat information, about the underground bases, and they were showing you in that video, about these children. And some of these children they were hybrids. Did you hear how the man was talking about that their hands didn't look right? Well, some of them had reptilian claws. He didn't come out and say that, but I knew exactly what it was because James Casball said the same thing. You're going to find this stuff to be true, okay? And unfortunately, Michael Prince, he elected to the dark side. And I told you guys about how the light and the dark would pull on me when I was a child. And I had to make that conscious decisions to fight for the light because both sides were pulling on me. Okay? But when you openly elect for the dark side, these are the things that's going to happen, because you're going to be doing things, you're going to be working under dark forces, and they have a caste system, and they will have you doing bad things. You got to pay for that karma. You have to pay for that karma. And I do think that Michael Prince he was taken out. I think he was taken out. I heard that he was taken out, but I'm really believing that he was taken out. If he was not taken out, he probably died a few times, and they brought him back and they got him off planet because he's not going to survive here. Now we know. He talked about the super soldier as well, but we have light warrior super soldiers. I served by light warrior super soldiers. I know what I'm talking about. I've been in it. But you can't explain this to someone that cannot comprehend that there are technologies beyond human capabilities. You can't explain it to them. Why? It's because the level of fear. Fear, just like Dolores Cannon said, go to my community and look at that video, because she's talking about, she's giving up. Dolores Cannon was way ahead of her time. And she was a natural gift to humanity. She talked about this stuff, about how we have the capability of healing ourselves. We just need to believe in who we are as spiritual beings. But you can be an awakened being and then be in the next room, be beside someone that will want to be a victim, that would want to be around serpent energy and have no idea, but allowing the serpent energy to take over. So that's the level of conscience that some certain human beings want to be in. They want to play in that field. They don't want to take responsibility of their own growth. But let them be. I mean, because once we get up out of this realm, we no longer have to deal with them. Let them have their own path. We know where we're going, okay? And it's all about empowering yourself, spiritually empowering yourself, because we are more than what they told us we were. So anyway, guys, I love, honor, respect all of you. Continue to be the good people that you are. Move in the way that you feel empowered to move, okay? I love, honor, respect all of you. Have a good day.